Hey guys, sitting on the Alabama River. It is dead out here today, except for the wind blowing. The current is just as dead as it can be. But I'm still trying to fish. The wind blowing so crazy. I was going to try to drift and drag a little bit. Uh-oh. Got a little hit over there. But like I said, the wind's blowing crazy. We got storms all around. So I'm having to watch the weather. Thunder and lightning. I think it's going around me, but watching my pole get a little hit over there. I'm fishing with shad today. I caught some shad up in the creek. I got shad, chicken, and I got a marshmallow. I tried a marshmallow the other day and I actually got bites on it, so I throwed one out again today. For shits and giggles, as I always say. But you know, I hear people talking about the spawn, and it's that time of year for spawn. I don't know if I know what I'm talking about or not, but like I told you and several people, I'm not a professional fisherman. I'm just a guy that loves to catfish. I don't fish tournaments. I used to put on a few tournaments, little small ones, 10 or 12 boats sometimes. Most time 2 or 3. But you know how that is. Everybody said they're gonna show up. Nobody ever shows up. So I just quit having them. But what I gather of spawn is not all catfish spawn at the same time. Not one part of the river spawns at the same time. The female goes in there and lays eggs. The males come along and watch and take care of them. That blame phone just beeping off the wall. But I know the bite gets real slow. It gets terribly slow, but I have caught some big fish at this time of the year during spawn season, and they look rough when you do. They got scars all over them, especially the males. I guess they're fighting, or I don't know what caused all the scars. I don't know if it's mating. You know, looks like a good time to me if it's mating. But anyway, but I don't know if they fight with other catfish, other males, or fighting with females, or what's going on. But you can tell they're all beat up and scratched up and tore up, and they look rough. So I have caught some big fish at this time of year. Matter of fact, a buddy of mine, just this time 2 years ago, just right up the river there, within a half a mile, he caught one of the biggest fish he ever caught, probably 55, 60 pounder. And he was all scarred up. His old head was all beat up. He looked like he'd been rode hard and put up dry, if you know what I'm saying. But like I say, I'm not no expert on spawning, but I do know they do bite during this time. But I do know that for sure that the bite is slow during this time. I have found out that sometimes the female will lay the eggs and they go to a deeper part of the river to kind of chill out, go to a female spa in deeper water. I have found that out. And the males come in there and take care of the eggs and the little small babies or whatever, trying to get them to grow up and get their own place to stay and get a job and all that good crap. Anyway, like I said, I'm no expert on catfishing, never will be, don't want to be. I just like to have fun catching catfish. It's my favorite sport. Some people don't call it a sport. To me it is. You know, my favorite thing to do. I don't want to ruin it by making something I have to make a living out of. I don't want to worry about fishing in tournaments all the time and all that money you have to spend. And I just like to go out and have a good time and catch catfish. And 9 out of 10 catfish I catch, I don't care if it's this big or 50 pounds, I throw it back. It's not that I don't want to eat them, I do eat them. I eat catfish for supper, night full day. So if I want some, I keep them. Plain and simple. But anyway, we out here, like I said, the current is dead right now. I'm up against a bank, nosed up into a little mud hole, because there's no current and the wind's blowing crazy. I don't have a back anchor. If I had a little current, I'd throw my windsock out, but I don't have no current at all to help with that. So I just put my top up, got my little fan. I tell you what, spend your little money, buy you one of these. It's worth it. I'm telling you. Out here like today, sitting up under the top, I'm getting a bait, going down with it, big girl. And sitting out here up under this shade like this right here, the top, that fan feels good. Then at night, when dark comes and mosquitoes come, keeps them away. It's worth every penny just to keep the mosquitoes away. So I want to see what kind of bite I want to get here. It's probably just a darn old channel cat playing with it. It's that's the one that's got shad on it. What I've done is took my shad and filleted it on both sides, and so it's kind of floppy. Left the head on, cut the tail off. That's what that was doing. Then the other one, I took 2 smaller pieces of shad and I put them staggered like they in a school or something. That's how I do my shad when I got smaller ones. I just put 2 on a hook and I stagger them, you know. Like I say, I kind of look for that to be a channel cat, or I don't know, with no curry, it might even be a plain old turtle. Ain't nothing bothered the marshmallow yet, or the chicken. So I'm hoping one of them will do something. Don't look like that gonna do anything right now. Maybe as soon as I cut my camera off, they get and start biting. I don't know. That's crazy. All I'm trying to do is make a video. I'm trying to put a video out once a week. Sometime I get to catch fish, sometimes I don't. But I'm trying to stay constant on putting some kind of video out. So today might be one of them skunk days where you all you do is listen to me run my mouth. I was fishing with Billy a lot. He sometimes he put out a video where they don't catch anything also. And if you want to stay constant on putting videos out, sometimes you have to. Just put a, maybe I can put a fish on video here just a little bit. If the current was to pick up, I might could. Might talk with you. Just hang out with me. Well, we finally left the bank. I was nosed up in the bank when I talked to you earlier. And kind of out here drifting right now. Fighting the wind. Got a windsock out, you know, but still it's trying to push us against that shore over there. Trying to fight it. Caught one blue earlier. Small one, 5 or 6 pounds, I guess. I don't know. But that's the only bite I've got all day. No good takedowns. I mean, you know, nothing to write home about anyway. Just a good hit. So I'm just kind of drifting around 40 feet of water. There's a big hole right here. right up there is, I don't know, 25 or 30 foot. Drops down to 40, 50, 60 in some spots. Just a big hole. And then it comes back up to 25 or 30 foot down at the other end. So I'm just kind of drifting around in this hole just for, I'm marking fish in it. And they actually coming up and looking. You know how you see them come up on the graph. Hope I can get some more bite. I mean, I have pretty decent fish before I leave anyway. I'm not going to leave till about dark. Like I said earlier, the bite's kind of tough this time of year. You know, I don't know if a lot of people say it's the spawn that makes it so bad, but I don't know if it's the heat. It could be the heat along with the spawn. Water temperature right now is 82, almost 83 degrees. I imagine that's pretty warm for a fish. Kind of like us sweating out here. You know, so it might be like us when it gets real hot. They just kind of get lazy and want to lay around and do nothing. Oh, gotta get my fan. Since I got everything situated, get my fan back door. I ain't got the 3 rods out. That's enough. That ain't fair. How's your mama? Yeah. Yeah, how's your mama? She doing okay? I didn't hurt you, so I'm okay. Alright. Put you back. Tell your mama to hello. Come back soon.